Oh, we're missing one. That Kimura chick is gone. Jasmine, what are we going to do? We're trapped here. Ah, yes, this floor is made out of floor. Fujiwara, mind if we talk for a bit? The time approaches. What are you talking about? Is it just me or are we being watched? It's felt like that for a while now. Phew, never thought I'd actually get to use this. You were using it at the start. We're supposed to go back. We're in the nether. Well, then let's nether on out of here. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue on with Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So we're in the, I was going to say the fart caves. This is not the fart caves, this is the nether, I'm pretty sure. This world's nether. The part of the sign with the station name on it was taken down. I wonder what station it was. Didn't you say it was Kusaragi Station or whatever it was called? Any hidden mechanism in the panel? Nope, it's just a regular sign. This station's creepy, gives me the chills. Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here. Hell, how did things end up like this? You went on a tour that was literally, hey, you're gonna be lost on this tour. What do you think about the situation? Thoughts? I haven't thought since I was 12 years old. I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here or else. Buddy, we think through things to solve problems, Matsuda. That's what separates us from animals. A station bench, how old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath? Nope, of course not. Breathes heavily. We won't make it out of here alive, will we? Calm the F down. Don't say that, we might still find a way out. I really need to take a break. Sigh. The missing three. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Why, oh why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. Alright. Always making it about yourself. Alright, gas mask. Wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actual reality. What do you mean if this is actual reality? You're living it. Of course it's reality. So to leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve that puzzle. I see. Wonder what this place is. Looks like an old station platform, but if you told me this is the netherworld, I'd probably believe ya. Ugh, is this the nether? Mr. Gasmask, have you figured out what the puzzle means? Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we knew. A never-changing sanctuary. I guess this place might fit that description. So it's talking about a way to return to reality from here. It's talking about a way to the land of the dead. The land of the dead. Out of the land of the dead. So the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here? Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. Could you go check around the station? Observe. A metal door, maybe a storage room for the station staff? It has a huge padlock in it. Looks impossible to open. The lock has a 4-digit dial on it. Also, this symbol, it's the same one for Suijin-sama, the water god that we saw earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. 69, 69, 420, 4. Observe. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads... Oh no, that's me. An otherworldly path leads to back to the living. Not sure what this is supposed to mean. Fujiwara-san is no longer with us. Will any of us be able to make sense of it? Observe. There are stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through here. I should check if the shutters can be raised just in case. Humph! Impossible, it's not moving even a bit. Alright. So there are these things. Okay, so cat interacts with that more. Oh, there's a little grate here. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. It doesn't look like the type that opens, and it doesn't look like wide enough to crawl through. No way out from here. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks, but it's totally dark down there. If the flashlight hadn't died, we could have gotten a bit further. Okay. Sigh. The symbol on the padlock. Okay, about the dial on the door. Oh, this is the weird mark that was drawn on Matsuda-san's tour material. It's the same as the one we saw at Shinobazu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? Nothing in the reference materials I received. Oh, by the way, the 4-digit number back at the pond was... You mean 0921? Right, the date of the Uno Tenshu incident? Yes, September 21, also the day Kengu Nomura passed away. Oh, that's right, the day he left this world. And the day he left this world and went to the Nether. So the way out of it is by using the same code. Oh my god, I can actually interact with the world? Oh, it opened? This number is the date of the Uno Tenshu incident and the Kengu Nomura's passing. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? You're on a tour! It's part of the tour! It's a mystery tour! There's a mystery! You're supposed to enter the station staff room. You're supposed to go along with the, ooh, we're trapped. Let's check the station staff room. Oh my god, has the mouse been on the screen this whole time? Yeah, take that, gas mask. He's probably still trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I'm way ahead of him. 2 steps ahead even. An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing here except a day-old hamburger. You'll have to watch the Lou game to understand why. Observe. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. Yeah, it's a snake graffiti. The worst kind. Let's get back to the platform. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have powers. Yeah, let me put on my glasses. Oh shit. Oh shit, the spirits are escaping. Somebody called Lucifer. The trace of someone putting up a piece of paper might be the organizer of this tour. Observe. This trace is strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used the station back then? I wonder if the station was ever actually in use. Anything over here? Yikes! I see hands wrapped around the ventilation ducts. Why are they up there? Alright, that was getting way too high octane for me. Okay, let's check in here. I would say this place is like way more interactable. Holy shit, we got the actual death here? The Grim Reaper? I've seen the shadow before. God of Death, his shadow from before the River of Mourning. Could there be something in the lockers? Wait a second. Did I even use the glasses in the underworld part, like the underground part at all before now? Because I don't think I remember seeing this dude. Also, he has a freaking 6-pack. Death does work out. But I will say this area is a lot more interactable than the other chapters so far. Most of the lockers are just closed. There's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again? Let's try 0921 again. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is the snake drawing on the locker door. Speaking of snakes on this tour, reminds me of the Suijin shrine coins. A 4-digit number related to the Suijin shrine coins? I wonder what it could be. I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember? I mean, Fujiwara-san was the guy who collected the coins. The Kobans. And he's dead. Alright, do you remember something? Mr. Gasmask, I'd like to talk for a bit. Mr. Gasmask, about the Koban coin you have. Can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin? Huh? 4 digits? No idea. I see. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It's strange that we'd be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize. Or am I overthinking this? It's asked again. Okay, Matsuda, could I bother you for a bit? Buddy, lady, every time you talk to him, he's a bother. He's bothering you, you're bothering him. It's a bother. It's bothers all the way down. Number related to Koban coins. Matsuda-san, you had a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Yeah, you know I do, Baka. Do you happen to know 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, yeah, a younger what the hell, you remember all this? A younger water snake anniversary one, once every 60 years back in 2013 or so. Sounds like it might work, thank you. Oh my god. The lunkhead was the most helpful one this time? He really takes all kinds. Okay, so 2013. Open, please. Alright, sorry, I was clearing out my eyes. Here we go! Huh? It opened! Woo! Huh? Yeep, what is this? This lady goes through so many emotions in like a single short span of time. The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. Oh my, what the fuck do you got against tattoos, man? What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm? Seriously? Mr. Gas Mask? It's nothing, things look kinda bleak, huh? Have you seen what you're wearing? How do we get out of here? Maybe there never was a way out for us in the first place. Excuse me, is it me or does it smell weird? Buddy, you're like way behind on the time. We've been smelling the friggin' red ooze this whole time. Yeah, it definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no! If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no! Hey! Yo, 3 Ys? That ghost is into me, bruh. Why'd you take off the gas mask? Is someone there? Who is it? Wait, it's just them. Phew phew, glad we finally made it. Jasmine! And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him. And then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense! I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the utopia we were promised. Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset! He's been like this for a while now. How things going on your end? Find a way out? About that. Out of options. Oh geez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? My phone? This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadows. I have a signal here? But he's not calling you from the living. He's calling you from the land of the dead. It seems you're safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san. Your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here in a place like another station. And the gas keeps coming. We're running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you should be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay, hi. Okay, huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. That gas keeps coming in. Don't call the cops. Let's just call this, mystery investigation company. How about you call for help like right now? Oh, I'm about to faint. Okay, Eric from the Phantom of the Opera. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zami. Then let us begin, Miss Azami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual disillusion. In a rather what do you mean? You're on the phone! In a rather unexpected and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. Up in them guts. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The Nether's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye opener! I think I already made a can opener joke the last time. Now let the dissolution begin. Hi! The Uno, Colton Dark Tour has led you to the Nether. The Shinobazu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder and an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the Nether. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? I would give it like a 5 out of 10. A 7 out of 10 maybe? 6 out of 10? I really miss the sky right now. Asking you this less for customer feedback, and rather to assess common traits among those who reach the Nether. So Miss Zammy, how would you describe the participants on this tour? Lucky folks who won the draw. Everyone had a reason to be part of the tour, involved in spiritual activities. Everyone had a reason to be part of the tour. It's going to be a vague answer, but everyone had a reason to go on or some connection with the tour. Great! They had various reasons. Strong interest in the occult, to write an article on the tour, acquaintance of the Shinobazu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reach the Nether have an uncanny reason to attract each other. Okay. The Nethers that supposedly exist on the flip side of this Uno area? Don't you feel there's some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctly different from common tropes such as the presence of fae or anomalous abominations? As if the underworld were that much nearer? So Miss Zammy, let me ask you about the activities that you were prepared for this tour. All of the activities had one element in common. Numbers! Do you know what it was? Something to do with an unsolved case, yeah. I think they're looking for the Uno Tenshu Incident's murderer. Excellent. The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Uno Tenshu Incident. What might this suggest? That this particular Nether may be related to Kengo Nomura. There's like a little glitch with his sprite that it stays there when his body disappears. The head stays over the chain link or whatever it is. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants all had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So Ms. Zammy, there is one thing that all the participants had in common. What was it? They had a Koban with them. Among all the other participants, what was it? So they had a Koban on them, but the lady wasn't there. So we never saw her with a Koban. I wouldn't say they were fans of the incident, because Matsuda-san was just kind of like, maybe he's like a secret fan, you know? And then they were not all colleagues, only Matsuda-san. All fans of the Uno Tenshu incident. I think that it's not this because the lady wasn't there. Right? And we never saw her with a Koban. I'm gonna click this because not all of them were fans of the incident. Though I don't know how or why, all of the participants had a Koban from the Suijin Shrine. Excellent! Almost all the tour participants owned a rare coin of which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, Keeper of the Nether, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants and observing them from the Nether. I still think that they're collecting all these people, then locking them underground, and then taking the Kobans from their cold dead hands, so that they own all the Kobans from that particular year. My next, I mean, it's also a very convoluted way of doing that because they could have just probably bought the coins from them. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Oh, what if these are the people that wouldn't sell the coins? So that's why he had to go to extreme measures to get them. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Our guide mentioned he had just passed out what he'd received from the organizer. So it's strange that there would be such an oversight, which may mean that the handouts themselves were present as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Huh? Someone who wasn't invited? That's you, Zammy. So Miss Zammy. Well, no. I think I know what you mean. I think that somebody snuck in. There was an extra person along with us. Oh, what if it was the guide? That doesn't make any damn sense. It was probably Gas Mask. So, we were not invited, right? But we took the... Wait a second, let me think about this. I mean, we were not invited, but we got this from somebody who said that they were invited. However, what if they were never invited? They just said that they were, and then they gave off the thing to us. Could it possibly be us too? Brilliant! I think this is my first perfect. I've always wanted to say that, by the way. You can just say bingo. It's not illegal. You can just say bingo whenever you want, Meguria. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, he probably lied. What can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean you hacked their account? Miss Zammy, you're gonna go to... Meguria, you're going to Facebook jail. That is not important right now. He totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you use that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an uninvited duo showing up. It's only natural that you'd be missing one set of handouts. You two were the intruders in this tour. The key turns. Now, the final question to illuminate everything. Ms. Zammy, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. That is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Uno Tenchu incidents. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Wait, you mean someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would never have chosen? Who was this person? It's gonna be the freaking lady. No, why do you have... Okay, first off, Fujiwara-san was just weird. Matsuda-san was lunkhead. Gas Mask. Kimura-san, I think it's Kumura-san, because she was too nice. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss my perfects, aren't I? Matsuda-san was like, I'm not interested, I don't even care, I just got invited. The unknown organizer invited someone who had characteristics that should have ruled them out in the first place. Who were they? I mean, Kimura-san is not here, right? I'm gonna choose Kimura-san. Just because I always said that she was the freak. Let's go! You and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she is the only woman. Wait, that's the reason why? Oh no. Oh no, Meguria is a sexist. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if that we were at the tour's meeting point. What? Do you remember who... Remember when you were at the tour's meeting point and you asked her if they were at the tour's meeting point? Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and residents of the Nether. Kimura-san, or rather Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. K-pop style. Dissolution. Tomoko Nomura? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Why do you have a lighter? Oh, because we're in a gask. I did say gask. I got gas mask's name all contracted. We're in a gas-filled corridor, and she has the lighter. Look at her. I know you couldn't trust her. Not with those 3D glasses. I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I've set this place up to fill with gas. Just one little spark and... No! You've made a real mess of my plans. As this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. But it's been taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're alright. Zami, she's gonna kill you. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here. And you're Nomura's sister? What's your problem with us? Why even ruin the stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. He just stole that one koban. But there was one thing they did take. The Suijin Shrine koban I gave him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura. But you did have a motive. But if he has an alibi, that means it can't be him, though. My brother often told me, just because you have a motive doesn't mean you're the prime suspect. Because somebody from like California can be like, man, I really hate that one dude I met back in New York City, and then he dies, and then the police aren't going to go all the way to California to get him because he was in California the whole time. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, could you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, this is the end. Thanks for coming. Wait. Here, you happy? No marks. Just guns. Kimura-san, I mean Nomura-san. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way that can't... Lady, it's always the one you least suspect, so for me it's gonna be the gas mask. That can't be... I didn't take his coin, I want to buy it myself. I want to buy it, okay. And I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. Then it must be you, gas mask, Yamada. Nomura-san, please stop. Please stop trying to avenge your brother's murder. Shut up! Do you have an idea of what I've been through these past 7 years? I had to rent out this place, and you have no idea how much it cost. The world goes crazy over the Tenshu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly, there's suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi, and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And when they've had enough, they get bored and leave. Nomura-san. Gas mask, roll up your sleeve. I really relate to her because like my channel is like so good, but then like they get bored and like all the subscribers just leave. It's really rough out here in the YouTube mines. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No, it's not gas mask. Oh my god, it's gonna be the guide. That's why he was so shifty. No mark? How come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Let it go. You had the wrong idea, so let's all... Is it gonna be It's Fujiwara because he's the last one. You had the wrong idea, so let's all just head back up. And he has a motive to kill Kengo because he liked Kisaragi and they were always butting heads. Who, me? Zami? You're not gonna check the other people? No one else move if you try anything. We won't do anything, please don't turn that on. Damn, where's that 4th Chaos Emerald? No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Lady, you're not done checking people though. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san. Aw, you're so sweet when you're not trying to blow everybody up. Are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Azumi-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the 2 of us. Oh yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it. See, you can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Zami-chan. Ever since I laid eyes on you, we'll have everyone else die and move on together. Zami-chan? Nomura-san. I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing, phone? So, this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother, what if he sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Can't you see she's in a vulnerable spot, okay? She is trying to murder everybody, and she didn't want to kill these people, but okay, don't be mean. Tomoka-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't bring back your damn honey. Won't make him happy. Zami-chan, why are you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Oh my god, this is why people shouldn't be vigilantes, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Next time one day, roaming the nether fueled by those words, how quaint. What the hell? Are you writing a poem, Meguriya? You are unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do from here on? For my brother. Please tell me, how can I make this work? I'll do better next time. Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why? Why, Zami? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo. Well, at least keep on checking everybody's forearms. And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air. Like hell it is. Awkward. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. Okay, Fujiwara, nobody cares about that right now. I'll make sure to hand these 2 over to the cops. Zami? What is going on? Okay, let me just shuffle away real quick. What? We're not gonna check Fujiwara's arm? Or the guide? The mysterious organizer of the Colton Dark Tour. We were ultimately unable to determine who it was. Why are you lying? The cops are gonna explain. They're gonna be jailed. Or fined at the very least. Fined, not fine. And they're gonna reveal who it is in the press. Like, you can just say that. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Uono. Did they step too close to the nether? Were they from there in the first place? Why are you lying? And that's it for the... I guess you gotta, like, lie to bait your audience, right? That's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channels today. Stay tuned. If you give them the truth, they won't come back because you already gave them the truth. You gave them everything they needed. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. But great job on talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. So that's why she had access to the station and underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground, she had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? Solo leveling? Seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. Shout out to the best anime of all time, Solo Leveling Season 1. Way better than Frieren and Dungeon Meshi and Apothecary Diaries. Woo! Me at the Anime Awards. I don't think we'll ever know. By the way, if you didn't get that was a joke, okay, I was not actually believing that before you rage comments in the comments. How was your nether trip? Director? So was Dr. Kisaragi the murderer or not? Who can tell? It's lost to time. You have to be pondering Nomura-san's words. Yeah, let's go. We got the beat back. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. I think mostly evil. Evil in the form of a culprit. This is what the Times called for 7 years ago. Called for evil? The opposite of evil is live. So the Illumini cards aren't prophecies, but announcements of intent. Isn't that kind of a prophecy? If it comes to pass, we can conclude that these are the acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. Oh shit, they're coming from the incels. What about the Samizima admin? The what now? No trace so far. Not so easily baited. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. Jazzy, I'll leave that to you. It's gonna be so sad when you betray us, but it's gonna be so cool when you unbetray us. Oh my gosh, she works at the Cut You. Oh shit. Dear Samizima members, the Great Reset is nigh. It's gonna be like a meta thing, right? It's gonna reset the game. The evil that dominates the present day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. Is that one of the evils? We must not falter. Oh, is he the... General public is oblivious to the deceit. Is he one of these people? The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you will be the ones to make it happen. You freaking died. Alright. So I think I only have 2 more chapters. And we're done with the game. I will... Okay, it gave me the sign that it's saved. So I will end the video here. I'm pretty sure I can just exit out. Hopefully. Okay, no, I'm gonna exit out. Okay. Alright. No, stop it. Stop it, game. Game. This might... I mean, this has a very high chance of, like, corrupting the save, but I'm gonna do it for the YouTubes, okay? Do it for the pageantry. Anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it, like and subscribe. This chapter, I will say this chapter made a lot more sense compared to the first 2. Because the first one, for sure, like, the culprit just kind of came out of someone's ass. I forget whose. The second one, that one was just kind of awkward for us because we got 2 people like mixed up, and then we went to this guy's, like, this guy with a dead daughter, and we're like, hey, we're here about your dead daughter, and then we actually ended up not actually talking about the correct dead daughter. We're like, oh shoot, we messed up. Anyway, see ya. That one was a little crazy. This one is like makes more sense, right? She's trying to avenge her brother. She made a tour to catch the killer, but then like no one was the killer. Just goes to show you, when you're trying to avenge your brother, kind of think about it more than a fortnight. At least give it 2 fortnights. Alright, anyway, if you made it this far, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, leave comments, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Bye.